Welcome to Keto Meals and Recipes.com. Today I'll be demonstrating the easiest way to make my delicious, spicy Korean chicken wings. This is an extremely easy recipe to make. Besides the wings, there are only 2 additional ingredients. That is, if you have already prepared my hot Korean barbecue sauce, also called hot gochujang barbecue sauce, which I made in the previous video. And in my totally unbiased opinion, it's a really great barbecue sauce. I hope you give it a try because you'll love it. The second ingredient you'll need is some roasted sesame seed oil. I'd also like to mention that at the end of the wings demo, I will be showing you how to mix and match the wings to serve them as a party snack, or if you want, you can also serve them for your dinner. I will also show you a couple other options if you don't want to make wings that night but want to use this barbecue sauce, and which are even more budget friendly than making the wings. As many viewers have suggested, I will also provide all the macronutrient information for each serving combination so that you can make dinner or snack choices depending on what you like as side dishes with these wings. The macronutrient ratio for these spicy Korean barbecue wings is 2.4 to 1, with 9.1 grams of total carbs, 0.3 grams of soluble fibers, 0.1 gram of insoluble fiber, resulting in 8.7 grams of net carbs per serving. By the way, I really do like these wings cut up. If you have bought the whole wings, I would like to recommend you watch my crispy, sweet, spicy, hot barbecue chicken wings video, because in that video, I take you through a step-by-step demonstration of how to cut your wings into tips, flats, and drumettes. After you have your cut pieces of the wing, rinse them well and pat everything dry. After patting everything dry, separate the tips and place them into a freezer-safe container and store them in your freezer for some future use. Place the other parts into a large mixing bowl. Add the roasted sesame seed oil into the bowl, and then also add the hot Korean barbecue sauce on top of the wings. And now toss well to ensure every piece of the chicken wing is well coated. After coating all the wings, leave them in the bowl, but set them aside for about 30 minutes. Or if you're preparing this the night before, cover the bowl with cling wrap and refrigerate. Just remember to take it out and let the meat get to room temperature before proceeding. While your wings are marinating, you could also prepare a side dish, such as my keto jicama French fries. We like the jicama fries because the flavors are very complementary to the wings. Also, if you're preparing the jicama fries while the wings are marinating, you can put the wings on the top third of your oven and the jicama fries on the bottom third, and then just make sure that your setting is on top and bottom. The other thing you can prep while the wings are marinating is the tasty Korean dipping sauce. The sauce is a cool complement to the hot and spicy wings. I rarely barbecue on an outdoor grill, so I usually make my wings in the oven. I do find the oven method is quick and easy. All you have to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. The next thing I do is I line my baking sheet with aluminum foil and place a wire rack on top of the cookie sheet. I'm not fond of cleaning, and the aluminum foil makes it much easier to clean up, but this isn't necessary. When it's time to put the wings in the oven, now place your wing pieces on the wire rack. Leave a bit of space between each of the pieces. This will allow better air circulation and for the pieces to get done more evenly. Then when all your chicken wing pieces are nicely placed on your wire rack, place into the middle position or the top third if you're also making the jicama, and set your timer for 30 to 35 minutes. At that time, check your wings to see if they're done. And if you're making the jicama at the same time, I would recommend that you toss the jicama a bit. But we like our wings a bit crispy, so if I'm also just doing them in the middle position of the oven, I usually put them in for another 10 minutes. And if it's just the wings that I'm baking, it's usually about 45 minutes in total. But remember to keep an eye on the wings with this additional time so they do not burn. If you do like to do outdoor barbecuing, these work beautifully on an outdoor barbecue. Whichever method you wish to do your wings, when they're done, remove the wings off the rack and place it on a serving plate to let the wings cool for about 5 to 10 minutes before serving. I wish you were here to smell this delicious aroma. It's sweet, spicy, and so really mouth-watering appetizing. Here are the wings with the Keto Korean dipping sauce combination. But in order to have proper portion control, I do usually serve them on individual platters. And here's the macronutrient chart for this option. As you can see, there's very little effect on the macros. And if you've made the jicama according to my recipe, here's the macro chart for the wings, dipping sauce, and the jicama fries. And another option you can do is to prepare my easy Keto Korean zucchini spears. And here's the macronutrient chart for the wings and zucchini spears. Another option I like to make when I can find a jicama is my Thai jicama salad, which by the way is really easy to make. It just looks impressive. In the video link that will be provided, I demonstrate 2 different keto versions of my Thai jicama salad. If you do make this salad, make extra because it keeps really well in the fridge for several days. And as seems to be usual with keto food, the taste just develops and gets better. And the macronutrient chart for this option is shown here. I hope that these suggestions and macronutrient charts have been useful to you. Please let me know which option you like best or intend to make. Lastly, if you find wings a little bit too expensive or you're not in the mood for wings that day, I also use chicken thighs or full chicken legs and do the same prep steps as for the wings. The result is you get the same amazing taste, and these last 2 options with the thighs and the legs are even more budget friendly than the wings. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please share this video or any of my other videos with your friends and family and show them how wonderful a well-balanced, whole food-based keto meal can really be. The link for the printable spicy Korean barbecue wing recipe, as well as the link for all the other recipe videos, will be provided in the description below.